I'm Preston Foster, coming your way with another episode of Waterfront. Brought to you by Standard Stations and Independent Chevron Stations.
If you've ever tried to pour molasses that's been in the refrigerator, you know how it gets. Thick, sluggish, slow-moving. The same molasses heated on the stove is thin, flows easily and quickly. Now, conventional motor oils behave the same way in your car's engine. For example, this regular grade oil flows easily when hot. But in a cold engine, when you first start your car, this oil is slow-moving. Your engine is harder to start, and it wastes gas because it has to work against this sluggish oil until it warms up. That's why, by switching to all-purpose, all-weather, RPM 1030 special motor oil, you save up to 1 gallon of gas in every 8 you buy. In a hot engine, it gives you the same protection, or better, as a conventional oil. While at cold starting temperatures, it flows as easily as a light-grade oil. You save gas, save your battery, save wear on your engine, too. Get RPM 1030 special motor oil at any Standard station or independent Chevron station.
How's everything aboard the Dominator?
Everything is fine. Say, how would you like to take a boat ride tomorrow?
That'd be a switch.
Julie, my niece, came down from Seattle, and Vince's sister came from San Diego. We'll make a family picnic. Meanwhile, we catch some bait for the trip out.
How long you fellows been getting away with this subterfuge?
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, nice weekend cruise. You take the ladies along, and then they don't gripe so much when you go for a long trip.
We have to be diplomat with the women, no?
You have to be a diplomat with the women, yes. Young Chris Primental doesn't look too happy working as a dockhand.
Have you ever seen a fisherman happy staying on the beach?
What skipper'd sign him on after what he pulled?
A man makes a mistake, he must pay for it. But I can't help feeling sorry for the guy.
Man deliberately puts the kibosh on your ship, practically bankrupts you, and you're sorry for him. You're quite a boy, Manuel.
I guess everybody would think I'm a crazy fool if I'd give him another chance.
Maybe not everybody.
Well, I think I'll take him tomorrow on that bait cruise. How will you bring May?
May's got a weekend cut out for her.
So?
She's babysitting with my son Jim's little space ranger.
Oh, you better keep out of the way. Will you come, Captain John?
You got a deal. See you in the morning.
Nothing to complain except getting old. How about you, Chris?
Oh, pretty good, I guess.
And if I asked you to come back on the Dominator, what would you say?
I'd give my good right arm for the chance.
Then bring your good right arm with you tomorrow. We'll fish for bait. Huh? We'll have a regular chivalry. We dance, we sing, we eat. We remember the good times we had. Maybe you'll get lucky, run into a big school of tuna, and we come home with a tanks full. You would like that, eh?
Thanks.
Don't be late.
happy time? Where's all the fun, the music?
What do you expect? Sousa's band, maybe?
Well, at least expected to find one happy soul aboard.
This Emma, what's her name? Where's she hiding out, Manuel? She looks like a pretty happy soul.
She has a happy appetite, too. She takes 2 hours for breakfast.
You tell me, Captain John, why all the gloom around here?
Your uncle rehired an old crew member. The men aren't too happy about it.
The man don't like it, he can go home. Crispy Mental, he stays.
Crispy Mantel? Well, he was the boy you were telling me about.
And if he is, what you got to say about it?
I got to say I got the sweetest uncle in the world. What you got to say, Captain John?
Well, I'll go along with that.
Why don't you go below? Try to pep up everybody. Maybe they fall for your malarkey.
You shouldn't have any trouble spreading a little sunshine around.
Well, do my best.
Spreading sunshine. Punch in the nose I like to spread.
Sure gripes me bringing that guy aboard. After the raw deal he handed us, Skipper must be out of his mind.
Fred! Fred!
Something I can do for you, Julie?
Fred, couldn't you get the boys to at least look like they're having a good time?
Yeah, some good time with our old Jinx back aboard.
Well, you could help liven things up a bit if you wanted to.
You could give me a date if you wanted to. All I ever get's a brush off.
Listen to Emma. You know, maybe this trip won't be a flop after all. Fred, can you get the boys to join the fun?
For you, I'll find a way.
Oh, good. I'll round up the others. Can't you? Look, the man made a mistake and he wants a chance to make it up. Don't you ever make mistakes?
You're looking at the greatest mistake maker of all time.
Then you should be the last to object when someone's given a second chance.
I am the last to object. I'm getting the second chance.
Oh, sorry, I didn't...
You needn't be sorry. I could use a vote of confidence.
Look, now that we've been formally introduced, why don't you escort me to the party? Oh, come on. Those records won't hold out much longer.
That's what I've been saying for years. But the skipper clings to those records like they were a collector's item.
Just like him. Never gives up anything he really likes. Come on.
a long time. Like a cigarette? How about 3 on a match? Sorry, Olson, it's bad luck. You should know it's your stock in trade.
Oh, Fred.
What fancy plans you got for cramping our style this time, lover boy? Let's hash it over some other time, huh, Olson? We're glad around here all of a sudden. Everybody forgets when you're scuttling our ship every trip out.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Fred, quit trying to...
Out there, is it, Chris?
I scraped it opening a hatch.
Nothing gets a man's goat like getting scraped on a hatch, is it?
Hey, we're having a good time this trip, eh, fellows?
Yeah, it might be hole now, between you and that Emma.
Wait till tomorrow. We catch a lot of bait in Manteca Bay, eh?
Manteca Bay?
What's the matter, Chris? Don't you like Manteca Bay?
Well, I heard sharks were spotted there last week.
Shark! It's a piece of foolishness.
I'm only repeating what I heard.
I am surprised at you, Chris. A fisherman falling for a big fish story. We catch tuna, maybe, but shark, no.
Tuna so close to home?
Well, I'm just repeating what I'm hearing.
That's the kind of a fish story you ought to believe.
About shark in these waters? Somebody must have told him we were coming.
Oh, what's the worry? We can always chuck you overboard and scare him off. What are you dressed up for? Somebody to take your picture?
I figured you youngsters might be able to use a little expert help around here.
Get the rig over. We're getting close to the bait ground. Come on, shake the lad.
Late model quality car is going 30 miles an hour up a steep grade without moving an inch in this gasoline research laboratory. It's running on a dynamometer, a mechanical treadmill that can duplicate road conditions. Right now, the engine is knocking badly. But now, let's switch over from a premium fuel that was available before the Big Plus was developed to new Chevron Supreme with detergent action plus new power. Notice the dramatic change that takes place as new Chevron Supreme reaches the combustion chamber. Power is up, knocks are out. You can get these results too with the Big Plus in gasolines. Detergent action plus new power in Chevron Supreme for high compression cars, Chevron Regular for lower compression engines. They're sold only at standard stations and independent Chevron stations.
Captain. Getting too close?
Too close for comfort. We don't want to get this net snagged on the bottom. Yeah, if it does get snagged up, I'm the guy that has to go down and free it.
Okay.
Get a move on, eh? Scoop him up.
I'll never understand this fishing business. Why are they worried about too much bait? Nets get too heavy to get caught in the reef. Some
somebody has to go down and get them untangled.
You mean dive to the bottom?
And fast. That fancy bit of crocheting costs money. Can't let them get ripped to pieces.
But the diver, isn't it risky?
Everything about tuna fishing's risky.
You better take that dive and see what's holding it up.
What's the rush?
It's all right with me if you want to wait till we hit a snag.
Yeah, especially if it takes me a couple hours to free it.
Why don't you take a look-see now, Olson? You might save trouble later.
That sack's nowhere near Dragon Bottom, Captain. He knows it as well as I do.
What's going on there? Olson! Why you let somebody else do your job? If I had any sense, I would fire that smart aleck. Watch out! Shark!
What's doing, Captain? He'll make it okay.
You better pray that he does.
What do you think you're doing?
Sure took a quick powder. I wonder what drew him off.
That was a close call. You're a couple of lucky guys.
Yeah.
It's funny how that big shark ran off all of a sudden.
I'd sure like to know what happened to him.
I'd be just as happy never knowing.
Olson, good boy.
Chris, are you all right?
I'm okay.
The shark don't bite nobody, but the love-bug, he's doing all right today.
A little spark in the eye doesn't always mean a fire. Don't look so worried.
What are you two so serious about?
Well, I was just saying, John, that I think maybe you like that young Chris pretty much.
Yes, I do.
How can you be so sure? You only know him for 2 days.
Well, it's all your fault. For days you've been telling me what a fine boy he is.
Well, maybe I made a mistake. A man can be wrong when sizing up somebody. Hey, John?
I'd buy your judgment of a man any day, Manuel.
Oh. Thanks. See you later.
You're a big help, eh?
Captain Johnny! Any of you boys seen Captain
I'll see you.
Johnny?
No coaching from the sidelines. What do you think this is, a ball game?
I didn't say anything.
You didn't have to. Why didn't you do what he told you?
Because I already beat him 2,000 times this year.
Wish I could get a little luck on this trip.
Sorry, Captain. Chris here has all the luck this trip. Sure thought you were a goner. You can thank your lucky stars.
I've already thanked Olson.
Yeah, how about that? That Sarpent sure took off on the double when he saw old Freddie coming. I told you so, didn't I? Yeah, with Lady Luck smiling on us like she is, be fine if she'd whip us up a nice fat school of tuna, eh, Chris?
Well, I tell you, it's not impossible. Sure smells like tuna weather.
Hey, Vince, why don't you go up and give a look around, eh?
Hey, why me? He's the one smells tuna weather.
Not me, it's my shift on the wheel.
Eating time. Aren't you going to have some lunch?
Oh, I'll grab a bite later.
You've been avoiding me all morning. Why?
Figured to do you a favor. Give us both some time to think.
Think about what?
You know about what? About us.
You have to think things out, Chris. I don't.
What do you think the skipper will have to say about it?
Well, my uncle's shown you how he feels about it. He took you back, didn't he?
Taking a man back aboard is one thing, but taking him into the family is another. I've still got a lot to square away.
Well, take all the time you want, Chris, to prove yourself to him or to anybody. You don't have to prove anything to me.
Nothing but ocean out here. No bluefin running.
I tell you when to come down.
Okay. But I'm getting hydrophobia up here.
And we are getting a little quiet down here.
It's a dreamy tango, Captain Johnny.
Hey, Olson, how's your tango?
My best shot.
Well, show me the crank.
Oh, there's nothing to it, Captain, once you get hit for this feet. Now watch this. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow.
Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow. Slow, slow,
Quick, quick, slow. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow. See?
Chris,
Chris and Olson make a pretty good team with those two Polars, don't they?
They work together fine.
You love them, don't you? Hey, Chris! Chris!
No, what are you doing?
I just thought he'd like to know. Hey, you down there! Chris!
Captain John, you wouldn't dare.
Why not?
No! Oh, no!
This is an Eskimo kayak. It has one moving part, the Eskimo. It has no need for lubrication. This is an automobile. It has more than 18,000 moving parts. It has much need for lubrication. Correct lubrication puts a cushion between moving metal surfaces. Without lubrication, you get noise and excessive wear. Don't treat your car like a kayak. Have it lubricated every 1,000 miles by the trained men at your favorite Standard station or independent Chevron station. It'll be a custom job because these men use a special manual that shows every lubrication point on your car according to the manufacturer's recommendations. Extra care is taken to keep your car as clean as it was when you brought it in, too. Sometimes a little cleaner. And when you pick it up, you know that you're getting 1,000 guaranteed squeak-free miles of driving. Make a date soon for custom lubrication at your nearby Standard station or independent Chevron station.
Well, we hope you enjoyed tonight's story, and that you'll be with us next week for another episode of Waterfront.